Hoi An is the best city that we've been to in the entirety of Vietnam, and I'm going to show you why. Welcome to another G-Dubs video. Ancient town, trading port dating back to the 15th century, but you already know in this channel, we're not about history, we're about best brunch spots, best places to get some JPEGs, best places to get some caffeine in the bones. We're going to be taking you through the coconut boats, the lanterns, a little bit of tailoring action, and of course the king had some jewellery made. We were originally meant to stay here for 4 nights, it's been that good, we extended to 6, we extended to 7, and then we've extended 2 nights. This is our final day, wrapping things up before we move on to our new destination. If you do want to see other content on Vietnam, including Ninh Bình, Sapa, Hue and Hanoi, check those out on the channel down below. Whilst you're there, do me a favour, do yourself a favour, hit that subscribe button. Now en route to 10k subs. Unbelievable scenes. Let's get cooking, baby. It's been a little while since I've been able to recommend a breakfast joint due to all the peanuts and nuts that I've been dodging. However, this may be the best breakfast I've ever had, maybe because I've not had something like this in a couple of months since leaving the UK, but this place, Buttercup by Rosie, phenomenal. You're gonna have to Google it because it's up like a few different kind of side streets and alleyways in the old town, little concealed courtyard, nice kind of like vines and stuff overhead, silly amount of fan action keeping you nice and cool because the food is going to be getting you a little bit excited. Em went for, is it acai or acai bowl? Loads of kind of fruit in there, silly goodness to kick off the day. However, G-Dubs, what do you always do? You stick to what you know. I went for 2 breakfasts because, you know, we've got to fuel up and fire up for the day. Went for massive piece of sourdough, which came with like a bed of lettuce. It came with the crispiest bacon, parmesan, scrambled eggs. Absolutely phenomenal bit of kit. For any normal person, that would be enough. However, we've got to fuel up because when we find a place where there's no nuts, we've got to double down. So I also went for the bagel as well. Massive bagel. Again, scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, cream cheese, silly amounts of goodness. The little pickles, pickled onions, also absolute banging bit of kit. The scrambled eggs with the bacon on the sourdough was about £3.50 and it was £4.50 for, yeah, the old bagel. So I'd say, do you know what I mean? It's like anything. If you're getting more, what I'd say like, is like foreign food, it's going to be a little bit more, but couldn't recommend it enough. Silly behaviour to kick off the day. So yeah, if you're in the market for a bit of breakfast, Rosie's, get yourself in there. It's a banger. Tailoring in Hoi An, multiple options because there's a million different places offering a very similar service. However, first we're going to try Emma King's favourite, the Tiger filtered lager infused with plum or cherry, plum, 55p, pleasure, cheers now. That's absolutely top drawer. So, tailoring in Hoi An, there are a million different options, whether you're in the markets or you want to go somewhere a little bit nicer, a little bit better. Our hotel recommended us to go to Bebe, one of the two, B-E-B-E, will overlay it right now. Massive shop, nice air conditioning to keep people like me who are not interested in any tailoring nice and happy while the king roams free. She wanted to get a couple of pairs of shorts tailored. Worked out as $5 per pair of shorts or per item to have something tailored that you've already bought, or if you want to have something custom made, the dresses range from 45 to 175 and suits from 50 to 250, 260 depending on material, how big you are. Do you know what I mean? If I have something made versus if Emma has something made, it's going to be a lot more material for that. The guy came over straight away, one of the people I guess that run it, and said we're not the cheapest but we are the best quality, and whether they are or whether they aren't, I respect the honesty, and also selling on quality rather than just the cheapest gets a tick in my book. So yeah, if you want something tailored, I'll check those guys out. Hopefully M's shorts come out good. Might have to overlay a picture of her in the new shorts now and you can be a judge if they're a good tailors or not. But yeah, if you don't want to get any tailoring, I'd definitely get a little Tiger with plum into the bones because this is top drawer. If you're looking for a little bit of tailored jewellery, the team, mainly Emma King because she's done the research, Jimmy's Jewellery, absolute legend of the scene, the only place I've seen with a massive queue. We had to wait about 15 minutes to get served, which is often a good sign. 4.9 star rating on the old Google reviews. We let Emma King loose. What'd you go for?
I went for like a little ring, a bit like this one actually. It's got like a print on, like a flat one for my pinky finger, And then got like my fingerprint and then Gareth's fingerprint, they're going to be together.
Oh
So
Jesus,
cute.
yeah, I forgot we were going to say that online, but yeah, we went for the whole his and hers fingerprints on, so yeah, the things you hate and also the things you love to see.
I wanted one really. Get them matching.
No, we definitely didn't get them matching. I don't even wear any jewellery, but to be fair, if I did, I would go there because the service I'll overlay now what it looks like when it comes out, so hopefully it's unreal because the service was 10 out of 10. They're super nice in there, aren't they, as
They
well?
were quite good. They asked when we were leaving. And to be fair, I said a day before we were meant to leave, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, come back the day before the date we agreed to like check the sizing. And then if it didn't fit, they would then like reshape it."
Yeah, so we're giving them 10 out of 10 for service. Good bit of banter from the woman. I got the fingerprint wrong 3 times. She was like, if you get it wrong once more, I'm going to hit you. So strap in. So yeah, I'll overlay right now what it looks like. Let us know in the comments, out of 10, what would you rate it? For the king's sake, hopefully it's an absolute banger. If you're looking to get a little bit of coffee into the system, we're talking post over 500 milligrams of caffeine being injected straight into the bones. You want to go to either Memories Cafe, where we thought we were going left hand side of the road in the old town just off the Market Street, or where we ended up going 25's Cafe, very sort of like minimalistic style. Inside, loads of kind of space, loads of kind of seating, banging Wi-Fi for anyone that needs to do a little bit of work. Go upstairs, they've got loads of air conditioning units, so it's actually ice cold, which is needed on a toasty day like this. However, the drink of the trip so far is the espresso with condensed milk. It is sweet, it is creamy, and it's just a naughty little drink to keep you fueled up throughout the day. Had one at breakfast, had one now, so yeah, silly amounts of caffeine into the system. But you pour the double espresso into the condensed milk, give it a nice little stir, and then pour it over ice, and it is absolutely bellissimo. So yeah, would definitely recommend 25, but there's also another good cafe across the street, Memories Cafe, both bangers. The Mad Monkey bar crawl, aptly named because it is absolute pandemonium. Apparently 30 is the new 20. Me and the king, well, the king is yet to be 30, but I'm absolutely ripping it up as if we're back in Kensington Terrace, the things you love to see, dominating the Otley Road or the Hoi An Road, as it were. 7 of the Queen's English pounds to do the bar crawl, kicking off in the Mad Monkey Hostel. It's about a 10-minute taxi journey outside of town, so it's about £1.50 or something like that. To get there, you get a nice piece of stash. I went for the double XL, and they actually had to end up giving me the quadruple XL. So I don't know if I'm taking that as a compliment or yeah or not, but yeah, it's a good fit. They gave M, they gave her an XL, so hers was absolutely drowning her. But let's get back to it. So you kick off 8 p.m, beers are flowing, karaoke's flowing, 35 dong, so what's that, about £1.10 for a can of beer, 55, so about £1.80 if you want a little draft number in there, 50 for a spirit mixer as well, so yeah, looking at like £1.50, something like that. Always just get a single. They literally free pour them, and you're probably getting a quad in it anyway. It's absolutely ridiculous behaviour. The karaoke's flowing, people are up on the chairs, throwing some illegal shapes. So the Mad Monkey Hostel itself, I thought, was absolutely top draw. Then you go next door to a little bar, you get free shots in every place you go to. Mad Monkey did a free shot pretty much every single hour, and you also got a free Jaeger bomb. So pretty good value on that front as well. The bar next door was just like a standard bar. There was literally like no one in it apart from obviously the people who were doing the bar crawl, and then you go into, they get a minibus to pick you up and take you to the centre of town, all included in the price, obviously the things you love to see, and then yeah, you're just in an absolute mix fest in the club itself, which was pretty banging, tunes flowing, the king's up on the DJ decks, throwing some illegal shapes. So yeah, would definitely recommend that if you want some beer worries, if you want to fire up a little bit of the old party scene, and yeah, definitely a good vibe to make some pals. Obviously me and Emma just been staying in like slightly nicer hotels, so yeah, there's not much in the way of making friends and stuff. So yeah, hostel vibe is definitely the place to go to fire up the beers, make some pals, and have an absolute ruthless evening on the town in Hoi An. Cheers now. The markets, the night markets, and the lanterns. Let me give you the run through because they are all an essential bit of kit if you're coming to Hoi An. Obviously the markets are there all kind of daytime. I'm gonna try not to get run over by this bloke behind me. But yeah, the market's super nice. On the waterfront you can get, it's the same thing day and night, so you can either get all the kind of fake goods, knockoff t-shirts, shoes, tailoring, girls' clothes. There's just all sorts going on. Silk numbers, cotton numbers, anything you need to get the wardrobe kitted out is going to be in there. In terms of how close they are, one side of the river where the old town is where the markets are, and then there's like a bridge which is illuminous, you cannot miss it, and it connects to, I'd say, like the party area where all the kind of the boats and the action is going on, and then in between the two where the river is where the lanterns and everyone's going down the river. It's very picturesque in the evenings itself. It's super active. I didn't realise how busy it is for a night out, getting on the beers and all that kind of good stuff in between. I think one of obviously the main things to do here is obviously do the lanterns on the river. It is so busy when you go down there. We paid 150,000 for 2 people, and it's between a 20 and 30 minute ride. It's super short. There's a million people, one waiting to get on, but they get you on super quick, efficient system. And if you did want to buy a little, like one of the little tea light type things to put on the water and set off, that is an extra 20,000. There's just ladies that will come to you whilst you're in the queue to do that. All the lanterns are different. You don't really get to choose, I want to go on a boat with red lights, blue lights, white lights, anything like that. You just get, if you're next up, you're getting on that boat and you're flying into it. So yeah, I'd definitely say it's a must. Do the lantern side of things, and you'll kind of see, I think the old town side is a lot nicer, a lot more picturesque. When you're kind of walking through, you have all like the different coloured lighting, and it's just a nicer place if you're having a bit more of a relaxed drink or some dinner. And then obviously do the lanterns a little bit later on, and then if you want to go and fire up the beers, you'll literally see it on the opposite side of the river. Just aim for the Irish bar and everything is absolutely lit up, multicoloured, to fire the beer warries deep into the evening. But yeah, the lanterns are super nice, and yeah, get it on the old agenda. Coconut basket tours, mixed reviews online. Some say it's good, some say it's bad. It's getting an absolute banger from me. It's like anything, go do your research. Lang Jua Zan, again, I'll overlay what the company's called now. 5-star reviews, banging service, really nice couple who run like a little restaurant across the road, and then they have a few people, I guess specifically they work with on the riverfront. Any taxi you get, it will drop you off like in like the main bit, and you'll just get absolutely hounded by 20-30 people. When there's that many people available, I don't know, for me it usually means it's not the best sign. You cruise down through all the little trees, down the little river. It's about an hour in total, few different stops for photos, for JPEGs. Again, if you go with a good tour, you get like a good tour guide. Our guy was so funny from literally from the minute you got in. He's got us laughing, he's pretending to push us in, spinning the boat. You get hats included. We paid 120 dong per person. It's about £3.50, and then gave the guy a tip. If you want to do the thing that you see online where they like, the guy does spin you a little bit, but if you want to do like the crazy one where you get absolutely launched around, which looks like me and them now, I'll overlay as we're chatting, I think you just got to pay like 50,000 extra, which is £1.40, £1.50. We just gave the guy double. I thought it was so fun. So yeah, I thought it was absolutely class, to be fair. Would definitely recommend. But yeah, it was super good. And then right near the end, I've seen this online where it's like, oh, there's like a fisherman who just gets a net and just launches the net in. Everyone cries around him. He waits till there's like 15-20 boats and then just launches this net into the water, and everyone's just sat there like, what the hell is going on? Like, what was the point in that? So I don't know if he was looking for tips or whatnot, but yeah, he didn't catch many fish. And then right near the end, on the way back up, they gave you a little fishing rod, and he has been following us around the crab. But yeah, we were trying to catch a little crab. There's loads in the water, but none of them were taking the bait. So yeah, the things you hate to see. But yeah, I thought it was absolutely class. I thought it was so fun. Feeling a little bit sick because it's about 35-40 degrees. I've just been launched around in a little coconut boat, but yeah, would definitely recommend. I thought it was absolute quality. If you're in Hoi An and looking for a bit of the old beach action, Ba Bien Beach, definitely not how you pronounce it, so as always, we'll overlay it now. I could say you can do it as like a whole day trip if you want, or it's really close to the coconut boat, so we went and did that this morning and come to the beach this afternoon. Nice little coconut action, getting the hydration into the bones, looking out to sea, nice bit of breeze about the place. If you do want to get on the beers, 25,000 dongs, so you're looking at like 60-70p for a little beer wari, so extremely economical. Again, the things you really do love to see. It is, I'd say, like it's a nice beach. I mean, it's a really nice setting. Like, I'm not going to say golden sand, but you know what I mean, nice sand, nice little breeze. Depending on what your vibe is, I would say if you want to come here or not. If you want like a really relaxing day, I'd probably say it's more that sort of vibe. If you're looking for party vibes, firing up, then I don't think this is the spot for you at all, unless you're in a big group. I don't know if they're not allowed to, but like none of the places are playing any music. So if you're in like, I don't know, Ibiza or anywhere in Europe, do you know what I mean? There'd be at least one bar with some tunes on. And I think, yeah, if there was more atmosphere and stuff, I think more people would be here. It's super, super quiet, which again, depending on your vibe, if you want to come, chill, read your book in the sun, get a nice bit of breeze whistling through the old hair, then yeah, this is going to be the place for you. If you're looking to fire up, I would probably say stay in the centre of Hoi An. But yeah, nice little setting, nice to mix it up. It's an absolute pleasure as always. Cheers now. Hoi An food recommendations. I've got three very different price ones, so hopefully a little bit of something for everyone. Finally, G-Dubs is able to give you a little local recommendation, fitting because it's called the local restaurant and cafe, literally about 2 minutes from our hotel. Super, super friendly Vietnamese couple slash family that run it. The first time I've been able to actually probably have, yeah, lots of different Vietnamese food, because they normally coat everything in peanuts, peanut oil, all that good stuff. They were super friendly in there, super nice. It was like £2 for like one little banh mi fellas, chicken, pork, naughty little sauce running through it. Absolutely top drawer. I've just been smashing like 2 of them every evening for dinner, along with a nice little coconut. It's just the things you absolutely love to see. Recommendation number 2. We are in Asia, but I'm recommending an Italian place. The Good Night, Good Bite. That's a cooking book, but I'll overlay it now what it's called. Insane in there. They have the biggest pizzas maybe I've ever seen, wood-fired pizza oven, but we thought we'd mix it up and go for a little bit of pasta for a change. I went for the bolognese, which is absolutely top drawer. Em was on a little sausage meat and penne number. I would probably give hers 6 out of 10. I'm giving mine a 8 out of 10. Nice to have something a bit more homely for a change, which is really, really good. And then I also got like I don't know what it's called, like chicken Milanese, where the chicken's like flattened out. That was absolutely top drawer, to be fair. And these naughty little crispy potatoes, again, next level. And then the final one, of course, you're getting another sushi recommendation. This place again, similar to what we always go for, the tuna, the avocado sushi, naughty little bit of wasabi, a bit of sweetness from the ginger, probably the sweet, I don't even know the word is sweet or sour, the ginger, but it was, yeah, bloody tasty stuff. And then obviously we went for the chicken katsu don, not the absolute number 1 that I've had, but it was still super, super tasty. But the start of the show in this Japanese went for like the chicken teriyaki number on the side, which was absolutely next level, like decent portion, super succulent on the chicken front, and yeah, was just all round next level. And went for a little duck breast number, which I just wouldn't recommend in this place. It wasn't bad, but it's not kind of like the duck breast that we're used to, and stuff like that. So if you only go to one, I would say check out the local one for a change. But yeah, the Italian was also a straight banger. Cheers now. And that is it. Hoi An cementing itself as the number 1 spot in Vietnam for me and the King. Hopefully I've illustrated what a magical place this is. I think the combination of the beaches, the activity, the partying, the opportunity to do a little bit of exploring in terms of the old time, the shopping opportunities, it literally has something for everyone, and I think encompasses all the best things of the other areas in Vietnam thus far. If you do like what you see, go and check out my other vlogs on Vietnam on the channel down below. We've got Sapa, we've got Hanoi, we've got Ninh Bình, we've got Hue, and a little train vlog in there as well. In terms of the highlights for Hoi An, I mean, there are many to choose from, but I think getting a little bit of a taste of European food with the breakfast at Rosie's every day, absolutely phenomenal bit of kit. And of course the coconuts, I think I've seen a lot of people online complain, say they're a bit of a tourist trap. I thought it was such good fun. So yeah, I would definitely say they are the highlights. We're still en route to 10k subs, unbelievable scene. So yeah, if you could do me a favor, do yourself a favor, hit the button down below. We're heading to Seoul, South Korea next, so it's about to be a banger. And remember, baby, the chef, he's always cooking. Let's get it.